Hello, amigos, this is Stupid Rachel, and we're back with another episode of Major Minor Mobile Edition. Where we last left off, we teamed up with Rocker's friend, I don't remember his name right now, to uncover the secrets of the security guard, which I also don't remember his name right now. Let's see how it goes. A few moments earlier, nearing 7 p.m., Rook cautiously enters the conference room. He scans the area slowly, realizing he's alone. Why do I bother being punctual? As usual, I'm the one left waiting around. He sits down in a chair, taking a heavy sigh. Oh no. Didn't Max say she had another appointment after she was done talking with Keela? And didn't she say it was around 7 p.m.? Oh boy. He sits down in a chair, taking a heavy sigh. Fiddling with his tablet, he tries to pass the time. Oh boy. Hey, Rook. He jumps in his chair, startled. You shouldn't pop on with people like that. Why would you want to scare somebody? You know what kind of situation we're in. Pop up on people? It's not like that. You were just so engrossed in your tablet that you didn't even notice me approaching. I can't be blamed for that. But do tell me, how is that tablet treating you today? Does he have anything interesting to say? Hey. What do you mean, hey? Don't play stupid, Rook. I hate how everyone here is full of lies. How do you think everyone here would feel if I told them what's on that tablet? They'd think you're some sort of freak. I mean, you are, but you've done a good job of hiding it. Does he watch porn? Rook, do you watch porn? I mean, I won't judge, but just, if so, do it in your own time. Not at work. I don't know what you're talking about. Of course you don't. In the blink of an eye, Max seizes the tablet, catching Rook off guard. She starts to fiddle with it. Hey, give that back. He starts to panic, his breathing becoming erratic. That's mine. He leaps out from his chair and tries to take it back. Max has no issue dodging his attempts. She laughs mockingly as she browses the contents. You chat with him all day. She scrolls through the on-screen chat history. And almost all night, too. You shut the world out, just for him. But why don't you seek something more real? Words on a screen can only do you so much. It's affecting the way your friends see you. If that's something you'd even call them. Oh, so Rook is seeing someone. Is that why you left Eclair? You could have just told her. What the? What? Is this why? Is this why? If so, Rook, that's just cold. As we all know, addictions can be costly. I've talked to the people you work with. They'd mention your tablet more than you. Max, I'm asking nicely. She continues scrolling. Wow, you can find a lot in this guy. He seems so full of knowledge, too. Let me try asking him something. Ooh. She spends a few moments typing. Wow, he responded instantly, and with such detail, faster than any living being could. Rook huffs angrily, easily accepting her bait. Let me ask him about Eclair, or perhaps I can ask about Jade. He may know all of your dirty little secrets. Max, I had enough. He charges at her in a fit of rage. She instinctively clutches her necklace. And suddenly, everything stops. Pretty quick to anger, isn't he? Oh well. I was going to restrain him anyway. Pretty fun to see him all rustled, though. If that's his trigger, he must have all sorts of nasty little secrets. She stares at the tablet for a moment. Curiosity. Though I guess it isn't really my business. I was just having a little fun. None of this will be permanent anyway. She places the tablet down on one of the chairs. Then she pushes Rook down onto one of beside it. As he is unaware, there are no signs of objection. The circumstances of Africa were definitely a little different. But I guess I have to make do with what we have.
and compromise. Acheron will know what I'm up to.
So she knows. She knows Rio and Acheron have talked too. Interesting. With Rook on the chair, she grabs some rope.
You better get comfy.
She ties him up in the chair, ensuring it's extra tight, his wrist to the armrest and his feet to the legs.
I suppose I'll be generous.
She moves the tablet from the chair to his pocket. Aw, so nice. Tying him up, not able to leave, but yet you let him play with his porn. So nice.
You're lucky you're just a means to an end. I was tempted to dump this in the water, but that's something you'll need to do on your own, Rook. I can't do it for you.
She lets out a slight laugh.
The things that people do in grief. Doesn't anybody handle things like a normal living being around here? I don't get it at all. Oh well. Time for the finishing touch.
She walks to the other side of the room. The bomb she placed here earlier flashes a bright red. Oh, Arceus.
I hope this doesn't scare him too much.
She spends a few moments disarming the weapon. After ensuring it's off, she returns to Rook. The red light on the explosive now is docile green. Placing the bomb on his lap, she slowly rearms it. What the fuck? What the fuck? Rook and everyone else, I am so sorry for Max and Acheron. If only I could help, I would. But fucking hell. His light returns to red, flashing its new intent.
And with that, the stage is set.
She grips the gear-shaped necklace once more.
Oh, you're finally conscious again.
It'd be better for him if he wasn't. It really would. Rook looks around in confusion. He struggles slightly after realizing he's restrained.
Hey, let me go. I can't do that. I have an important plan for you, Rook.
She leans in close to give her words more emphasis.
Let's get down to business. You've been wasting your life on that tablet in your own little fantasy, and you're defensive enough to attack me. But it's odd. You passed out right after. Physical extrition must elude you, Rook. I had no choice but to restrain you. This bomb, however, is another story.
She points to Rook's lap, and he notices the bomb. He immediately starts to squirm and struggle.
Hey now, don't struggle too much. You won't want to set it off in an error.
These words are enough to scare him into submission. He remains as stiff as a corpse, his eyes tearing up.
Why are you doing this? I never did anything to you. Please let me go. Trust me, Rook. I'm not gonna hurt you, and you'll be free to go shortly. That is, if things go in your favor. I'm gonna tell some of your friends that you're here, waiting to be saved. They all know the disarming codes. It's pretty simple. They can come and save you if they want to.
She takes a brief pause.
I don't want to spoil the surprise, but there's a chance they might not come, because they might like someone more than you. That is why your tablet is so important. You spent so long immersed in that silly little thing, ignoring those around you. Perhaps now, they will ignore you. I'm a firm believer that we set our own bombs in life. Our errors and lapses in judgment set mines for us to step on later. We are a victim to our own actions and words. We can conveniently choose to blame others, but at the end of the day, it's our fault. You can choose to bond with the tablet instead of those who were currently around you. And now, that choice of yours may haunt you. Perhaps if you weren't so obsessed with that thing, they would be rushing to save you. But now, the fact that they need to choose, it makes this all the more interesting.
You're sick.
Blaming me, of course. If you weren't such an introvert, you'd be relaxing right now in confidence. But now you've come to realize what you've been doing is harmful. But just how harmful? Well, that is up to the strength of the bombs you have made. They decide your fate. Oh, and if you even mention my name, I'll set off every single weapon here. So don't try and play hero, Rook. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go help contestant number 2. This show is about to begin.
Fucking hell! Max, you devious son of a bitch! I feel like under your goody two-shoes persona, when you're not being influenced by Ryo, I feel like this part of you is still like under you, under that goody part of you. Cause fucking hell, you're devious. I rush to the lobby, unsure of what awaits me. However, when I get there, I just see a new me. I forget his voice. Hey there, Taylor. I wanted to go outside. Singe yelled at me. It was scary. Sounds like Singe. But what's going on? I was told to come here immediately. Could Inui be part of this whole plan? And I inch a little closer to him, just in case I need to keep him safe. What are you doing? He looks a little confused, or maybe uncomfortable. We're a bit safer in a group setting. If you watch Scooby-Doo, you know they're never safe when they're apart. And I think it's better for us to be together. Oh, I guess that makes sense. But I don't know if I can trust everyone. Singe told me to be a skeptic earlier. So I should stay around those I trust. You're on the list though, so it's fine. That's cool, thanks, man. Aw, we've barely known each other, only from a limousine, and I'm already on your trust list? That's so nice. You went through so much effort in order to come and meet my bro. You must be good. He smiles at me. I'm glad he trusts me at least. But after he speaks, he stares at me in silence. Oh, is he expecting me to lead the conversation? I guess I should use this as a learning opportunity. Well, since we know a bit about his brother, we don't know a lot about Inui, so it'd be better just to learn about Inui. And considering the fact that his brother's dead, I don't think he wants to talk about that kind of stuff right now. So yeah, tell me about yourself. Is this like an interview? Hey, he's happy I've taken an interest in him, though, so that's good, I guess. I don't know. I used to watch my bro do those all the time. He always wrote out his answers beforehand, so I don't know what to say. I'm older than I look, that's for sure. I love ramen. So I was glad we came here. I still have to do school on the tour, so my bro would help me with homework. My name, Ajaf. Sorry. I had a pet fish for a while. I wanted to have a little bro of my own. I took really good care of him. He died. Wow. Definitely jumping from topic to topic. But I guess we're all like that at a young age. He said he's older than he looks though. So he might not be as young as you think. But then again, he could be pretty young, since his brother Clace was not that old, I believe. I still feel bad that I'm not good at math. Acheron had to answer that one problem. I'm sure that almost nobody likes math. Oh, believe me on that. I let him know that he's not alone in that regard. Really? That's interesting. I'm confused with how school works. If you're bad at math, they think you're not trying hard enough. They push you. Sometimes they even say you're not smart. Thank you! Someone finally fucking gets it! But if you're bad at writing stories or at art, you get a slap on the wrist. They don't go that far, I think, but, alright! Some people are born artists, they say. What if I'm born to be bad at math? I shrug. I guess he has a point. Different subjects are treated in different ways. But anyways, I guess... Before he can continue, he's promptly interrupted. Acheron descends the stairs into the lobby. He notices the both of us and quickly approaches. I feel like my game is lagging a little bit. Is it? I think, but I don't know. Hey, you two. Glad you're both safe. I was just about to do some more rounds. Need to ensure everyone's survival. I notice that he has a phone in his hand, something I rarely see him holding. When he sees that I notice, he puts it in his pocket. Interesting. Interesting indeed. So how are you two doing? I'm doing okay, but I wish my bro was here with me. Surely you do. I apologize for bringing it up. I didn't mean to open any wounds. I don't have any wounds, it's okay. It was a metaphor, Inumi? Nice, I see. What's up? Again, he gets interrupted, but this time by a high-pitched screeching noise. Feedback from the lobby speaker system? Inumi quickly covers his ears in fright. I look at Acheron. He seems unaffected. That is, until the screeching subsides. The cliched lobby music that was playing doesn't return. Instead, a voice greets us and chills me to my core. Ooh, this is getting very, very interesting.
Hello, Taylor. Hello, Acheron. Inumi too? Unexpected.
That looks like Max, so I'm doing Max's voice. If it's not, this is weird. The voice is warped and heavily modified. Oh, well then I should just do this. You'll see. I can't tell who it is, or their gender, but I know one thing without any doubt. That is the person who was texting me, and by extension, the Midnight Killer. The murderer of Clace, and Rocker too. Oh, so it is Max, for a fact. I'll just do Max's voice, but in a warped setting, if you know what I mean. But whatever they had planned, it was bringing me put into motion. I don't know what I was talking about earlier. Disregard the fact that I'm just being weird. I clench my fist and look at Acheron. He looks scared. I've never seen him like this before. Inumi inches closer to me, as if to seek safety. Aww. So cute.
I'm already booked. Let's start this. Nobody else enters the lobby. If you or do, every weapon will detonate. You'll need to stay where you are. Only have business with these three.
The fuck? The fuck does Inumi gotta do it? Well, actually, I'm pretty sure the list included Inumi. Okay. But why Acheron too? Why me? I thought your list did not include me. Why am I here? So this is being broadcast through the entire building. I guess they aren't dealing with just me anymore. Show yourself. Don't hide like a coward.
Not yet, Acheron. I need to keep a distance for now, in case there's any disobedience. You three are to do exactly as I say. Any deviation from my course will result in the detonation of every weapon here. And if you don't believe me, just try me. I don't think it's worth it. A gamble shouldn't decide your fates today, nor the fate of everyone in this building.
Ooh, boy. I'm scared. Inumi's shivering in fright. I look at Acheron. He must know what to do. This situation can't be foreign to someone like him. You have our compliance. Please state your terms. We wish for no more death today.
It pains me to say this, but your wish will go unfulfilled. You only have the ability to mitigate. Okay. Damages will still be caused, so I advise that you listen carefully.
He's not happy. Very well. Acheron looks at me, showing signs of regret, like he's failed to stop this from happening. I give him a look of confidence. We can take this head on. We won't let them win.
I need to talk with Taylor. The situation pertains to him the most.
I stand tall and strong.
As soon as you arrived in Tokyo, you met two people, Rook and Kayla.
Actually, if I remember correctly, it was Keela first, then it was you, if I'm not mistaken, and then Rook. So, I think your memory's a little messed up, or mine is. But I think I'm right? I don't know.
You spent the day getting to know them. That is, until That's how things went to hell.
I nod, unsure of where this may be going, but filled with fright at all the possible scenarios.
I've been watching you ever since then. On your little adventure through Akihabara. It made me sick. Too joyful and campy. You need to learn about consequence. Something you haven't faced yet, and something you must come to understand, especially if you wish to save anything. You'll never do that without sacrifice. This is the first rule I will teach you.
Oh shit. I don't understand. Is this some kind of test for me? They seem to know about my role in Terra.
And there's a second rule you must learn. But that will come soon, so don't worry. I'm going to present you with a choice.
Keela! No!
You must make the decision on your own. Akura cannot influence you.
Oh shit. Oh shit. She was talking about how Rook and Keela are the first two people I met in Tokyo and how I grew a bond with them. Ish. But she tied up Rook, and set a bomb. And she met with Keela before she went to Rook. Oh, I don't got a good feeling about this.
In fact, they must remain silent. If I speak, I'm sure you know the drill.
I look at Acheron, and then Anumi. They both give me a nod. I gulp audibly. I ask them to continue. Tell them what they want.
It's not about what I want. It's about what you want. So please, listen very carefully. Brooke is currently in the conference room.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Fuck you, Max!
They both have bombs strapped to them, ready to detonate at a moment's notice.
Max, fuck you! What? No, that can't be.
I said to listen carefully. I'll let you save one of them, but the other will be left to die. They both expect you to save them. This is the part of the second rule. You won't be able to save everybody. The road to salvation is paved with loss. And this is something you must understand.
Oh, no. No.
So will it be the tablet addicted lackey or the overzealous superfan? I'm sure they both have redeeming qualities, as well as a few faults of their own. However, will those faults condemn them? The choice lies with you.
I look towards Acheron. He avoids my gaze, looking at the floor ashamedly. I look towards Anumi. He has his paws pressed up against his mouth.
Are you stressed? That's cute. How can you be trusted with the fate of the world when you can't even handle this?
Oh, so she knows. She knows. Ryo told her everything. She knows. And I'm guessing Ryo told Acheron too, maybe? But he's just hiding it better? I don't know. I tremble in anger. My fists clenched violently.
Oh, and don't even think about saving both. If you split up, all the weapons go off. You need to travel as a group from now on. You will all go to the room of the person you wish to save. If anybody else tries to be a hero and save the other hostage, well, there will be no heroes here. Only the three in the lobby may move. It will be at Taylor's destruction.
I don't know what to do. I stand there silent for what seems like forever. Part of me hopes they're joking, but I know better. Don't.
Okay, now I'm getting bored. Give me a name, and now, remember, it's one of them, or all of you.
I take deep breaths. I close my eyes. They have us in a checkmate. I have to choose. How can I possibly be expected to choose who dies? I tremble in the face of this impossible decision, and I think very carefully before I say anything else, for they would be the hardest words I'd ever speak. No! No! Fucking... You don't give me a save? You don't give me a save before this? I mean, I know there's a save before this part, before we go to the lobby, but that's pretty far back. You don't give me a save before this, so I gotta choose right now. Oh, fucking shit, no! No! Fuck! Okay. Let me think about this logically. Let me list out the pros. Let me list out the cons. Okay. Let's start with Rook. He's guided us in Tokyo. He took us to the place where we needed to go in Tokyo. The place to meet the fucking rock stars and all that. I'm sorry. I'm just under a lot of stress. It's hard for me to think. Man, it's really hard to know pros for Rook. What about the cons? Let's think about the cons. He's with his tablet a lot, but there's something in this tablet that he knows but we don't. And I'm guessing it's a secret lover? I'm guessing? He left Eclair. Why would you leave Eclair? She's a nice and cute thing. I wouldn't say person, but thing, I suppose. He doesn't treat us very well. I feel like I'm gonna have more cons for Rook than Keela. Oh, no. Okay, fine, Keela. What about Keela? Okay, he took us to a maid cafe. He's nice. He became our friend. He was going to help us in Terra. Even though Rook wasn't there in Terra. I don't think he had a choice. But Keela was nice enough to help us in Terra before he forgot. This is really hard. What about the cons for Keela? Oh, fuck. I got an idea. I'll flip a coin. Heads for Rook and tails for Keela. This is going to be a random guess, random chance. Okay. Hey Google, flip a coin. I know you can't hear it, but I'll just tell you the outcome. I got tails. She said tails. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rook. I'm so sorry. I don't want to do this. I really don't. I want to say both. Because they haven't done too bad things in my life, but... Fuck! Fuck you, Max! Not in the good way. Fuck! I'm sorry, Rook. You made a difficult decision. Yeah, I know.
Good. I'm glad you were able to choose. Choices like this will find you often, especially with the role you play.
Oh, how is Rook's lover gonna feel now? Oh, I hope we don't meet them, ever. This is gonna be a weird and difficult and awkward situation and conversation to have if we ever meet them.
Akron and Yumi, you're free to talk, but you know the rules. I won't hesitate to kill you all. Let's get things moving, shall we? You will find the boardroom down the hallway to your left, and a few doors to the right. We don't want to keep him waiting.
I quickly exchanged glances with Akron and Anumi. We need to hurry. Stay calm. Follow me. He starts bolting down the hallway. I look at Anumi. He has the face of utter terror. He shouldn't have to go through this. That's not fair. I place myself in front of him. I tell him that I'm going to keep him safe. After a brief pause, he nods. We both chase after Akron, with one goal in mind. Keela. Don't worry. We're coming to save you. The first thing we see is Akron kicking in the door. Is it locked? How are we supposed to get in? It's locked from the other side. I don't think I can break it in. Thanks, Max! You don't even make this easy on us, you piece of shit! He kicked it several more times. It doesn't budge.
Oh, silly me. I forgot to mention the bomb as a timer.
Fuck you!
You have 5 minutes to disarm Kayla's bomb.
Wait. She said we couldn't split up. But she didn't say if we could save them both. Not at the same time, but at different times. Under those 5 minutes. Can we do that? If we can, that would be nice. If we could save them both in under 5 minutes. Oh, I hope we can do that. Wait here. I'm gonna go see Singe. He has to know how we can get through. He starts to run away, but Inumi interjects. Acheron, stop. Didn't you pay attention to the rules? We have to stick together as a group. But you ran here by yourself, and no one else is allowed to intervene. But you want to go see Singe? You're gonna get us all killed. Good thing you remember that, I forgot. Actually, no I didn't. Wait, what? Of course. I apologize. I'm used to thinking on my feet, and I'm used to working with restrictions. You'll have to forgive me, Inumi. He quickly draws his pistol, having no other option. This must be the only way. Please cover your ears. Both you. We do as instructed. Inumi stares on in awe. Acheron is assuming a firing stance and aims at the door. But this doesn't fire right away. He readjusts his aim calmly and carefully, like he's trying to find that one perfect spot. He fires once, then kicks the door. Nothing happens. He fires again, then kicks the door. Nothing happens. Come on! He takes a deep breath before adjusting his aim again. He fires for the third time and kicks the door. It opens slightly, and he beams with pride. Next second, fucking tripwire. Oh, I hope not. My ears ring loudly, even though they were covered. Taylor, come here, quickly. I look back at Inumi before following his order. When I get to him, he points to my feet. I need your help. Listen carefully. Heel first, to the side of the lock. There's the weakest part of the door. Kick it with me on the count of 3. I'll follow those instructions precisely. If you don't, you risk dislocation. I nod. We almost have it. Just a few times should do. It will hurt, but we can't let Kayla die. He turns and faces the door. I do the same. He looks at me with confidence. 3, 2, 1! I bring my foot crashing into the door. Pain shoots up my leg, but the door opens more. I lose my balance, my shin on fire with pain. We have it now. Just one more time. I push past the pain and assume the stance once more. 3, 2, 1! And the door comes crashing down. Inumi claps at both of us as we enter the room. Limping from the pain, I fight it back for Kayla. We see Kayla almost immediately. He's strapped to a chair. Does he have the gag in his mouth? Like the BDSM gag? I'm trying to not make light of the situation, but that would just be pretty funny. I notice a flashing red light on his lap. That must be the bomb. I quickly rush to inspect it. However, I lock gazes with him first. His eyes are red and wet. Was he crying? No, he was... He was allergic to this bomb. Fucking, I don't know. What makes you think he wasn't crying over a situation like this where he could possibly die? Thank you. Thank you so much. I honestly don't know what to say to him. I look down to inspect the bomb. They were right about having 5 minutes. I let Acheron know that the timer is counting down. Let me see. He comes and stands beside me. Inumi waits near the doorway, leaving this in our hands. 4 minutes now. We can do this. Remain calm. 4 minutes. If we can do this in under a minute, we could possibly save Brooke. I'm hoping. Because I don't... enough people died already. We don't need more casualties. He takes a deep breath as he examines the bomb. Wait, a 9-digit numerical keypad, as well as a button for the number 0. Too many combinations to just guess. My name is Jeff. This is impossible. We were set up. He tries to remove the bomb, but it starts beeping. Ooh, 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 ooh. He winces in fright and quickly leaves it be.
Hey, nobody said you could remove it. Try that one more time, and I'm gonna blow this building sky high. Got it?
Acheron gulps and nods. Where are the cameras you set up, by the way? I would like to know, so that way I could tell Acheron to shoot them. But then probably you would set off the bomb. Never mind.
Besides, you do know the code. I'll give you a couple hints. It's a number that the three of you know. Surely you heard it somewhere before. And to top it off, it's 4 digits.
That could be anything. I don't appreciate these games.
It's not too difficult, Acheron. You're good at solving problems. This one's no different.
How many attempts do we get before it detonates on its own?
Just 3. And you get no more hints. Or that you heard the number today. Good luck.
Oh shit. Were we actually supposed to pay attention? Did we actually have a number told to us in the previous episodes? And were we supposed to pay attention? Were we? Fucking shit. Fuck, I'm doomed if that's the case.
I'll be in touch. If you win.
They commence radio silence. 3 minutes left. What could it be? Think, Acheron, think. I try to think as well, but I draw blanks. I start to worry that this game is rigged too. I know, I'm pretty sure he's talking about the bomb, but I just was reading that like he was breaking the fourth wall now. Acheron, Inui, and myself all know this number. It's 4 digits as well. What could it be? Or did they mean Acheron, Keela, and myself? There's variations of the term 3 of us. They should be more specific. It's almost like they're doing this on purpose. I trace my steps to back when I was first met Acheron. If we heard it today, we would have heard it as a group. We took the limo here together, got escorted inside, we went upstairs, and wasted time until the conference. We were all together then. That makes the most sense. Could have been something said during the briefing? I don't recall any numbers mentioned at that time. I stop and think, replaying the conference in my head. Flashback? 2 minutes remaining. Acheron quickly leaps forward and enters some numbers. But they're incorrect. He growls and punches the floor. Damn it! I was almost certain. Keela is panting heavily, his eyes watering again. He looks terrified. I feel so sorry for him. And Rook too. He stares at me. His body is still as a corpse. Perhaps he's terrified he may set off the bomb. Try 2020? That's Clace's birth year. We should all know it, being here. That does make sense. We were all here as part of Clace's tour. That's definitely implied that we should know about him. I look at Acheron. He nods. I lean forward and look at the bomb. Hesitantly, I type the numbers 2020 on the keypad. But that's not correct. Damn it! 1 more minute. Please, do something. The timer decreases to the double digits. Is this how it ends? Because we forgot? Acheron starts breathing heavily, in a state of panic. Even if we gave up, we couldn't flee now. We wouldn't be able to make it out of here in time. And also Max has the key to arming all these weapons and killing us. 45 seconds. I revisit my time in Tokyo over and over again, like my life is flashing before my eyes. Inui hasn't tried anything. Maybe he knows. That could be the case. Please, just something. But I still can't remember any numbers. We must be getting played. I don't believe it. They were cruel enough to give us hope before death. We were probably never meant to disarm this bomb. This is thought that breaks me. I start to cry. 30 seconds. And our fate becomes more lucid. Well, I know one thing for a fact. We can't save Rook. 30 seconds? We can't save Rook. Am I not meant to save Terra? Am I not meant to save even a single friend? No. It seems like they're denying me everything. Inumi, you must know. Please, we've tried. Inumi, you haven't said nothing. You must know, please. 20 seconds. I close my eyelids tightly. Perhaps I'm too cowardly to stare death into the face. But my foremost thought is simple. Please don't hurt. I hear Akron, Inumi, and Kila speak, saying what I can only assume is their final words. However, I have nothing to say. I simply wait it out, with the realization that I'll never save a single soul. Thank you. You must know something. Wait, my eyes shoot open, and I look towards Inumi. 8250. Enter it, now. Without even a single thought, I rise to action. I look at the keypad and locate the numbers. As fast as I can, I type 8250. I fucking knew! He knew the numbers! I knew it! The red light on the bottom becomes yellow, and after a few moments, a peaceful green. I don't hear nothing. But then again, this game doesn't have sound. But shouldn't Rook have, you know? Before we can rejoice at our survival, our wish fears come true. Sounding from above. Damn. Fuck. Fuck, I had hopes that we could do this in time. Fuck.
Oh, I forgot to mention one important thing.
The voice on the loudspeaker starts laughing loudly. The warping effect on their voice sounds near demonic.
The code to disarm this bomb actually set the other one off as well. I connected them using a subroutine.
You're a dick, Max. You're a devilish, sneaky dick.
Peter's killed Rook, Taylor.
My heart sinks to my stomach as I hear these words.
Just for your final lesson. Say, sometimes you need to kill. The path of salvation is stained with blood.
Why are they doing this to me? I know I told Indy and Conrad I could kill. That was for the greater good. How could I possibly justify the death of Rook?
Whatever you're thinking now is irrelevant. They're already dead. By your hand. I did say it would be your fault. Don't you remember my little text?
So it was Max. This whole fucking time!
I suggest you rush to them now, to see if any bits and pieces are left. Or perhaps, if they miraculously survived.
I look at Agron, Inumi, and Kila. My heart is racing. This feeling of guilt is immense. Let's go. We have to try. Agron quickly takes out a knife. He slashes the ropes, freeing the captive Kila. We must not rush him into anything. He'll return to his senses on his own. I nod. As we dash out of the room, we quickly head to the conference room where Wook was, but Kila stayed behind, letting these events settle in. It wouldn't be a long time before he was okay again. As soon as we get downstairs, we notice the rubble. The entrance to the conference room is fully collapsed. Fuck. Shit. The smoke wafts out, and we can smell the destruction. Yet, there's no saving him. It was immediately apparent that Rook did not survive. Inumi bursts into tears and starts crying loudly. Akron clenches his fist in anger, and I can only think, I'm the one who did. You are not the one who did this. I mean, it was under your hand. Yeah, but Max set all this up. It is her fault. She is the one who did this all. Ooh. Ooh. Rio, you are going to regret this. I wish that wasn't the case, but I can't deny it. I'm at a total loss for words. I don't know what to do. Is Akron angry with me? Is Inumi crying because of what I did? Furthermore, How am I supposed to handle this? Rook was a good man. He was very helpful. In fact, he was paramount to this tour. But now he's dead. By Max! His hand. There had to be a way to bring him back. With this power that I have. With all these parallel realities. There just had to be a way to undo this. Rook, you have my word. Your death will not be in vain. It had sparkled the flame of revolution within me. I will save Terra. I will bring you back. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Now let's go kill Rio. And those who oppose me will fall. Yeah, that's the spirit. Hell yeah. I walk towards Inumi. His eyes still streaming tears. He looks up at me, trying to tell me something. I know, but he's crying too much to get it out. I place my hand on his shoulder. I tell him to take deep breaths and guide him. A few moments later, he's sufficiently calm. I know who did this to us. What? How can he claim to know that? Oh, I know too! I know for a fact who did this. And they're going to die. By my hands. It was all in the numbers. The code you entered into the bomb. It was the answer to a math equation. The same one a woman gave to me earlier. Akron helped me solve it in the limo. Do you remember when that happened? I do, actually. 82... Oh, my Arcus! Oh, my Arcus! Fucking shit, it went right past my head. I did not realize that was the actual code. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, Max, you had this planned out from the very beginning. Oh, fuck you. Well, did you even plan this out before I got to Tokyo? Sorry, I didn't read that, but I'm just really pissed. Wow, Rio, you will not see the end of this day.
I will have my vengeance.
The woman who gave me that equation, she's the one who's doing all this. It makes sense. But it's a woman. I didn't really expect that. The connection is too clear to deny, however. I didn't know who she was at first, but when we arrived here earlier today, I saw her on the television, on the news. Her name, it's Maxine Armstrong. Oh, I know. What? I knew there was something off about here. So, Maxine Armstrong's the Midnight Killer? She killed Clace? She killed Rocker? And she was given powers by the man in the Ark? I don't know what to think. Can I trust no one? I try to piece this together in my mind, and the more I do, the more it makes sense. She planted weapons here as a part of a plan. But then is Singe aware? And what about Acheron? She's definitely been following me since I got here. First at the train station, and then at the... She was planning it from the beginning. Rio, you son of a bitch. I knew I wasn't wrong. I knew we saw her at the train station. Rio, you son of a bitch. And then at the hotel. Plus, she has the codes to activate all the weapons. But there's still a few burning questions in my mind. Why was she given powers from the man in the Ark? Was it all to teach me some sort of lesson? She kept telling me about these rules. Things I'd experienced in my efforts to save Terra. But that couldn't be it. No one should have to die just to prove a point. There's something going on behind the scenes here. An explanation for all of these murderers. And it can't be for just my sake. That would make me partially responsible. For the death of Clace and Rocker too. No. There must be some other factors at play. I'm satisfied, now that the culprit is revealed. I quickly turn around. Acheron has to know this. As I start walking towards him, a pain assaults me. Like an arrow to the chest. Like an arrow to the knee. I quickly turn around. Inumi has a bow and arrow in his hands. Damn it. I've been betrayed all along by my fellow friend. Fuck. And then up in the balcony is Keela. Curses! It stops me in my tracks. No. I need to tell Acheron. And Singe too. The fate of everyone here depends on it. Wait, am I being sent back to Terra? Immediately, I fall against the nearby walls for support. I cry out in agony, but my pleas for help are unheard. Acheron and Numi seem to be frozen in place. I recognize the sensation. The Ark. He lied to me. He gave powers to Maxine Armstrong? And she seems to know about my role in Terra as well. What else has he been lying about? What is he up to? It gets harder to think clearly. My breath is short. I slide down the wall, collapsing to the floor. Why did he give her powers? Why did he make her kill? Was it my true role? Why did Rook have to die? I'm sick of being his pawn. I'm sick of lies. This time, I will fight for the truth. Yeah, I will. Fuck yeah, I will. And that's wrong enough this episode. I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. Rio, you're going down. And I'll catch you on the next one. Hasta la vista, baby.